Please welcome Stand With Us Israel Executive Director, Michael Dixon.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jerusalem Mayor Nir Barkat, foreign diplomats, government officials, Stand With Us staff, students, friends, and volunteers. Thank you for joining us at this special event, the official opening of our new Israel Education Center. Thank you very much. I have to tell you, there's been so much activity already in this place. We may actually need to get a bigger place. Too soon? Okay. No, really, this suits us fine for now. I would like to make a few special mentions to the Mayor of the capital, Nir Barkat, who will speak in just a moment. Thank you for joining us. Your vision is to make our historic capital an even more modern and thriving city and a hub for tourists, young people, business people, and students. And we're proud to be a new landmark in this city and to embrace your vision. We know you're busy, and when you're not running the city, you're tackling bad guys on the streets. And I know that it was important for you to be with us at this special event. Thank you very much. With us, thank you. We also appreciate that former Knesset member, former Speaker of the House, Dalia Itzik, is with us this evening. Thank you very much for being with us as well. With us tonight also, Dalia, can I ask you to stand up? So I can't see where you are. Dalia is here. Okay. With us tonight also is a friend and an ally, the Ambassador of Canada to Israel, Her Excellency Vivian Berkovici. Vivian, can I ask you to stand, just so we can see you and appreciate you? We appreciate our allies. Thank you for your friendship of Stand With Us and for your country's strong support of the Jewish state. I would also like to welcome Rabbi Seth and Shari Mandel, two wonderful people who formed the Kobe Mandel Foundation. In memory, thank you. In memory of their son, who, as we always remember, was tragically murdered by terrorists together with Yosef Ishran. And this horrible event was actually an impetus for Stand With Us to be founded. Thank you for joining us. And although they would have loved to have been here today, we thank our co-founders Roz and Jerry Rothstein and our president Esther Renza. When they founded this organization 14 years ago, they may not have envisioned just how much as an organization we would have grown, but they certainly did have and continue to have the vision that makes it all happen. So thank you to them. And many wonderful people, too many to mention, so thank you all for being with us. All of you here are very special to us, and we appreciate you sharing this moment in our organizational history. And this moment, of course, would not be possible without the support of our board, and none of this would be happening were it not for the vision and the kindness of Dr. Shmuel and Evelyn Katz, after whom our Israel Education Center is named. Now, the Katzes hold the educational mission of Stand With Us dear to them, and they were central in ensuring that we have such a strong presence here in Israel for many years and internationally. And whether it's via their support for our educational materials or for our staff and programs, Shmuel and Evelyn are our partners. And Dr. Katz is like a member of our staff team, acting as a mentor for me and a support for our Israel team. Thank you for your generosity and for your endless commitment to the state of Israel. Thank you. In this week's Torah portion, we will read how even though the Moabites hired the evil prophet Bilam to place a devastating curse on the Jewish people, instead, he was compelled by heaven to bless them and sing their praise. Bilam called the Jewish people a nation that dwells alone. That was a prophecy and also a statement of fact. Our enemies have tried to isolate us with boycott attempts, seeking to mark us out as a pariah or delegitimize our identity or undermine our history. These efforts are nothing new. But Israel is determined to be a nation set apart, but not alone. Israel sets itself apart by being a beacon of light in a region, and increasingly a world with much darkness. First to help in a crisis, pioneering gifts and innovations that make our world a better place, All the while facing the shadow of strategic threats and annihilationist enemies, Israel stands apart, but central to the world that we live in. And we always have, and we always will, stand with Israel. We have demonstrated in the past that we will go wherever, whenever, to stand with Israel. From campus to campus, where there is a divestment from Israel motion or a need for positive Israel programming, Stand With Us is there. When Israel is being singled out by international bodies like the International Court of Justice in The Hague in 2004 or the Durban II Conference in 2009, we were there. And even today, as we speak, the UN is debating its one-sided report on Israel in Geneva. Our staff and our students are there. And when the pro-Israel community needs support, in recent months alone, our Israeli student ambassadors step up. They've crisscrossed the United States, visiting Norway, South Africa, and just wrapped up a startup tour to China. But the opening of our new center marks a first for Stand With Us. It allows us to be a new home for visiting students and tourists, to prepare Israelis to be effective ambassadors for their own country, and it will serve as a hub for our social media activity and international outreach. It will complement our head office in Los Angeles and our 16 offices around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the stakes of our educational mission couldn't possibly be higher. We are creating and strengthening the bond between the next generation and Israel and encouraging their activism. As our CEO, Ros Rothstein, says, Zionists are not born, they need to be created. We're doing that. We will leverage our new center and its prime location to do just that. And today, we are not just celebrating our beautiful new office, but really the work that goes on within it. We're celebrating the over 5,000 international students and visitors who have already come through our doors. I mentioned we need to make it bigger. In the last 6 months since moving here, to take part in educational sessions and workshops. You said it too, Shmuel. You said it to me on day one. And the multitude of people who are joining forces with us on campuses and communities the world over, and the millions, and it is millions, who engage with us via social media. I'd like to conclude by thanking our fabulous design team who worked days and nights to make this program happen and achieved a stunning result, our architects Sarah Swakey and Shoshana Baumgarten, and our tireless project manager Alon Blaustein. Thank you. And my thanks and appreciation to our exceptional, non-stop powerhouse team of Zionist leaders, the Stand With Us Israel staff, my exec staff, Tanya and Michelle, all of our Israel team, Chevy, Charlotte, Chen, Idor, Tamir, Emily, Matan, Shachar, Ashaga, Chagai, Richard, Ayala, Lichao, Abigail, Alan, Elisheva, Ilana, and of course Ilana, who has worked so hard for this event and made us a focus of the community. Thank you all. I will end by echoing the wish of the Birkat Habayit, B'zeh hamakom tihi baracha v'shalom. May those who visit here only know blessing and peace. Thank you very much.